So now we have logged into Freshworks CRM now. So this is the page you were able to see all your customers from different channels. What I mean about different channels, you might have a question where the customers are from. Yes, of course, like the customers might get generated from different channels through website, email inquiry, or someone through a phone call inquiry. So these are the different channels the customer try to reach you. So as an agent, how you can bring all these channels under one place. So that's how Freshworks CRM helps you to enable the options to bring all the customer data at one point of time to track all the information at any point of time. So initially, if the customer is trying to visit your website and going through the different products and so on, and once I feel that I have few questions I need to discuss with the team first, or I want to register it immediately without any time delay. So I can just hit on the email button and I can share my personal informations to the team. So once they subscribe for, immediately that information will get created as a contact information in the CRM. And there is another channel like through an email inquiries. So if some customers might interested to write an email directly without chatting with the people or without making a phone call. So once the email is query is raised from the customer end, all these email inquiries can be converted as a contact information in the CRM without any human intervention. Similarly, if the person or a customer try to reach you through over phone, even all this phone conversation also can be converted as a lead or a contact in the CRM at any point of time. Okay. And the other channel is very interesting one to interact with your customers in a real-time basis. So here we offer a chat widget which is enabled as part of the customer interface. So even you can also engage with your customers by sending these kind of proactive messages. So this will help you to close your business or make a purchase as soon as possible with the help of this chat campaigns which can be initiated as part of Freshworks CRM. And even after that, if you want to get more questions to be answered by your agent, even you can create multiple topics as part of the tool, and even you can interact with your agent directly. So as a customer, I can choose an appropriate topic and I can start discussing with the agent from the website itself. So all these conversations will get immediately indicated or notified in the Freshworks CRM to the available users. So from there, the agents would able to take over the conversation then and there. And even you can also automate the same conversation with the help of bot flow based on the different topics you want to cover it. So by the way, you can define the bot flow here, and based on that, customers can choose an appropriate option and bot will try to gather more information what the customer is looking for. And this will make the life of your agent easier to understand what the customer is exactly looking at. So once the bot captured all those information, so bot will transfer this conversation to one of your available agents in the CRM, and from there agent would able to take over the conversations to the next level of discussion. And this is how you were able to convert your chat conversation as a contact creation in the system then and there. And even if it is a new contact, the agent would able to push that as a contact immediately. Or if it is an existing contact, the system will also highlight you the it's an existing contact as part of the CRM. And even the chat can be consists of three different channels. One is the Facebook Messenger application, WhatsApp conversation, and also a website conversation. As we saw how the website conversations will be initiated, similarly, if someone is trying to uh, review your Facebook accounts, business Facebook accounts, and wanted to chat with you through Facebook Messenger application, then all your conversations will be get landed under the single chat widget itself. Similarly, if the users or a customer initiate a conversation through WhatsApp, again, this conversation will also get notified as part of your chat widget in Freshworks CRM. And from there, the agent would able to address all the queries from Facebook Messenger application, WhatsApp conversation, and also the website conversations too. And these are the different ways of automating your lead onboarding process with respect to Freshworks CRM. And apart from this, we also have the traditional process of adding a lead by just clicking on add button by add a contact. So this is how the agents can create a lead quickly. And also, similarly, if you have your customer database in Excel file or CSV file format, doesn't matter. With the help of import option, you can easily import all your customers and customer information within the tool within short span of time. Okay. And once the contact information is created as part of the tool, what would be the next step? So you have a team, like around like 5 people in a team, and you want to assign this each and every contact to an agent. So you can ask me a question, do I need to keep someone on top of the team to assign this each and every customer information to one of my agent? I would say not exactly. You can easily automate the lead assignment with the help of Freshworks CRM. You can automate the lead assignment based on round robin basis, or even based on certain rules, like based on city, based on the customer, interested product or services. You would able to assign it to your agents accordingly. So either a round robin basis works, or even you can also define the rule to automate your lead assignment to your team members without any delay. Okay. So this is how you can automate your lead assignment as part of Freshworks CRM simply. And once the contact information is created, how I can view the entire information of a particular customer from one screen. So as I mentioned earlier, Freshworks CRM has a multiple capability of bringing different tools information under one screen. So this is how we covered 4 aspects to as part of each and every customer. One is the basic information about the customer. You would able to capture the entire social media information about the customer, like LinkedIn, Facebook account, or a Twitter account as part of each and every customer once the email is registered as part of the CRM. Okay. And similarly, you can also capture the basic information of the customer. Apart from this, you can also customize and configure your business related information, whichever you want to capture it initially during the customer sign up or customer registration process. Okay. And similarly, you might get hundreds of or 200s of deals, leads on everyday basis. So as an agent or as a human being, I'm not able to remember all the leads where they stand. So here you can define or streamline your lead progress, how you want to progress this lead once the lead is get registered in the CRM. And this is how you can streamline your process. Again, this is purely configurable to adapt to your industry and business culture. You can easily rename the stages based on your sales process you follow internally. This process just defined based for the demo purpose. So once the lead is get created or a contact is created as part of CRM, as an agent, I have to contact them by via sending an email or sending in messages to them, or reaching over the phone. Okay. In order to send an email to the customer, I have an email icon here. So you can just click on an email button and you can directly write on few introduction email or an initial response email to the customers directly. Or even in order to make the email communication very simple and easy, you can also create a standard templates as part of the CRM. By the way, you were able to send an appropriate email communication within a single click. And the major value added benefit here is even you can also track the email metrics, whether the customer have opened your email or clicked your email, its email is delivered or bounced. All these metrics will have captured against each and every email triggered from the Freshworks CRM. And you might have a question, can I send an email from Gmail or my Outlook or my Office 365? Will it synchronize automatically? In order to answer your question, you can easily synchronize your Gmail account and Office 365 account or an Outlook account with Freshworks CRM. So you don't want to log into a Gmail or Outlook to send an email to the customer, but you would able to send all this email communication from Freshworks CRM itself. And even if your Gmail receives any of your new customer information, that email will also get synchronized as part of the Freshworks CRM. And even if you want to convert that particular email as a lead or a contact in the CRM, you can also apply the forward rule option, which is enabled as part of Gmail and other email engines. By the way, you would able to convert that specific conversation as a contact creation in the CRM. So this is a one of the channel you can easily engage with the customer, and this is a traditional channel for the business conversations. Okay, and there is another channel which is enabled as part of Freshworks CRM is Fresh Chat, which again it would help you to engage with your customer through different channels, and even all this conversation history will also get tracked or maintained as part of the CRM. If you want to go through the specific customer information, you can see it. Okay, and this is a screen which offers you a 360 view of the customer. Start from the basic information and how the lead is categorized under different stages based on your sales process. And also you would able to see the entire opportunity details about the customer. Consider if it is a new customer, you wanted to create a new opportunity, you can see the list of opportunities you have created. And similarly, if it is an existing customer being with you for more than 3 years, so this one page will give you a history of the particular customer. How many times the customer come to you and engage with you through different channels over phone or chat or an email, and how many opportunities you lose or you won with the customer, and how many open opportunities are there as part of the CRM based on different stages of your pipeline, how many opportunities are in the negotiation stage, how many opportunities are under demonstration stage, and you would able to track all these opportunity stages under one screen about each and every customer. Okay, and followed by the opportunity, you also have another section of recent conversation. So this is a place you would able to align all your different channel conversation at one place about the particular customer. So every customer might reach you through a different channel, doesn't matter how you bringing all this conversation under one place. So that is a key value benefit we want to offer to an agent to view everything under one screen. Okay, and the last aspect here is the recent activities. This will help you to maintain the history of activities you did it for the customer. Not only the agent's perspective, it will also track the customer activities as part of recent activity too. Whether the customer came to your website and signed up for a new event or a conference event, or they have signed up through a website. So when the lead is get created, and even if you are sending an email to the customer, whether the customer have opened your email or not, so all these action items on day-to-day action item you did it for each and every customer will get logged under the recent activities. So this will give a clear picture on how the customer came to you, what are the different action items you did it from the day one, and how this customer being as part of your sales pipeline with respect to the different opportunities. So all these action items you can track with a timestamp as part of the Freshworks CRM, and also we have provided an advanced filter option. This will help you to filter a specific event from the particular customer, and you would able to track it easily. Okay, and apart from these four aspects, the first one is the basic information and business information about the customer, and the second one is you would able to align the customer process with your sales process here. And the third one is you would able to see all your deal opportunities under one screen about the customer and also the conversation. And the fourth one is it will help you to maintain the entire history of the customer under the same screen itself. And apart from this, how CRM would help you with few suggestions, how this customer is actively engaging with you or not, how much priority you can offer to this customer. If you have 100 customers as part of under your name, how you can easily prioritize your customer. It's very hard to remember all the 100 customers, what are the active conversations they have. But Freshworks CRM can remember all these conversations. So that is, we call it as Freddy here. So Freddy will help you to qualify your contact easily by showing a priority contact as part of your database. And this all predictions will happen based on the positive signals you configured as part of the Freshworks CRM. So each organizations might have different metrics. If you look at from e-commerce industry, they might look how many frequently times they purchase a product and what kind of category of products they are interested in. If you look at from real estate industry, what kind of apartments or villas or these are the few metrics they might be interested in. Similarly, each industries might have key metrics. So you can train the Freddy with this is my key metric, and if the customer satisfy these key metrics or key conditions, Freddy will help you to prioritize those contacts as part of your customer database. And this will, Freddy will help you with the lead scoring based on a total customer database you have. And by the way, your agents can easily focus on right set of leads for now, and they can focus on the high priority leads to close the deal as soon as possible. Instead of agents spending a lot of time on all the 100 leads, if Freddy helped me with giving some priority leads, since these customers are very active and responding to all your key conditions which you have marked, and also registered for few events as part of your website. Similarly, you can consider this a key potential customer. And by the way, agent can focus on the right set of leads for now to close the deal as soon as possible. Okay. And also, if you feel you want to give a feedback to the Freddy also, you can also provide your feedback to the Freddy on day-to-day basis against each and every customer. So end of the day, every day, Freddy will also learn from your feedback based on the feedback you provide against each and every customer. If you look, everybody learns anything from something from everyday basis. Okay. So similarly, we also built in Freddy capability to learn it on day-to-day basis from your end, based on the feedbacks you given against each and every customer. Okay. And apart from this, you also see other modules as part of Freshworks CRM in the same screen itself. And if you see here, I'm not taking you to multiple tabs to see all this different information. I'm just covering all this information under one screen itself. So that is the beauty of the product we wanted to offer for each and every customers. Okay. And similarly, these modules will help you to capture few informations. One is like, if you want to capture a notes whenever you are in an in-person meeting or in a phone call, or even as in virtual meeting, you would able to take all the notes of the customer. And also if the customer is requested for certain action item, we wanted to send an agreement to you, or he requested to share some few product brochures document or technical document or an architecture document. So you can create that as a task for the agent in order to remember to complete this action item on time basis. So you can create tasks for each and every customer, and you can make sure that all action items are completed within your deadline. And even if you want to collaborate with your team member to complete this action item, even you can also invite your team member as part of this particular task for the customer, and you can work as a team to close this action item as soon as possible. Okay. And apart from this, even if the customer is sending an email to you, and if the customer requested for an in-person meeting or on tomorrow at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. based on the customer convenient. If you want to block your calendar immediately, you can create an appointment, and also you can synchronize with your Google Calendar, and that will block your calendar for the particular customer. So by the way, you can easily manage your time against each and every customer in the CRM. And you can make sure that all your appointments are completed based on the customer request. Okay. And similarly, if you want to nominate your team members as part of the meeting, also like inviting your colleague or a team manager or a sales guy as part of the customer conversation and discussion, of course, you can invite your team members, those who are part of Freshworks CRM, and you were able to complete this discussion with the customer altogether. And also, like, you can use the Freshworks CRM as a file storage against each and every customer. So against each and every specific customer, you can upload and maintain a relevant files, documents, Excel files, Word documents, PDF, pictures, zip files as part of Freshworks CRM. So you can easily manage the files based on customer specific. So you don't need to use to save your files and important documents as part of your local drive. Immediately you would able to manage all this storage as part of the Freshworks CRM under cloud itself. And all this similar information what right now I showed here, you can also access through Freshworks CRM mobile application too. And wherever you are part of the traveling, or you are in the in between the travel, you can use your mobile application to track the customer information, to update the customer information. And even if you want to record a voice note for the particular customer in order to go through it in later and future, you can also record the voice note as part of your mobile application too. Either it is an Android or iPhone, you can easily download the respective application from Google Play Store and iTunes, and you can make use of it. And you can have the CRM as very handy, and you can take this wherever you are. So you no need to carry on your laptops, or always you need to depend on desktops or laptops. You don't need to do that. You can easily depend on your mobile phones to track all those information. Okay. So now we have seen like how you can onboard your customers, how you can auto assign the leads and contacts to your agents, and how you can see a 360 view of the customer under one screen itself. So this is from the one customer perspective.